Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What time's the show? T-minus 20. T-minus 20. We're getting in here right now. Hit the like, share it. We're getting in here. Thomas, I see you. VR, I see you. Menace, I see you. Kenji, I see you. Seba, I see you. Percy. Yo, Jorge, what up? Juiced, I see you. Monk, what up? Rope Rag. That's right. That's right. That's right. We're getting it in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Here, let me change. Make sure you hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Let everyone know we're here. Welcome in, welcome in. T-minus 20, everybody. T-minus 20. Hey, the weather outside is... weather. Welcome in, welcome in. Joker, I see you. Burning, what up? Yo, Day, Eagle, Joseph, Manny. Sarah, I see you. Chicago, doubles, 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 doubles. Adani? Is that how you say that? What's going on? I see you. MPT, I see you. Wayne, I see you.
You have been promoted.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Yo, who the fuck is just joining my shit? Yo, get out of here. Who's just joining my stuff like that? Ew. Damn. Didn't even get an invite and you're just joining crap like that. That was nasty. Come on. Yeah, we have time to play one game before we jump over to the big reveal. All right, everyone. So welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, this is going to be a hella tanky. Let's see. I hope everyone's having a great day. We're finally going to know about this snow. So, if you guys want to guess what the snow is going to be in the chat right now, I might want to put a poll up. Maybe I'll put a poll up that says, you know, do you think it's going to be just seasonal, like weather? Or do you think it's going to be like a game mode? Do you think it's going to be like an open world thing? Or do you think it's going to be like survival? What news are we getting? It's today, people. Like, we're going to learn today. Is it a new Dark Zone? Is it a new open world? Is this going to be everywhere? Like, this is a big stream. Like, for all of you Division, you know, community, you know, people out there, I know we're loyal. And I know we run deep. Like, this is the stream. Like, we're about to learn some, like, cool shit. You know what I mean? Like, we're about to learn some cool stuff, man. like, the wait is over. The wait is over. But I don't know what it is. Like, are we just going to get weather like this? Are we going to get some weather? Or are we going to get, like, a new game mode? Are we going to get survival? Well, what are we going to get? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Mateus, I see you. James, I see you. A survival game mode would really bring life back into the... Yep, I completely agree. That would be a smart choice. Harbinger, I see you. Here, Harb. Let me hit you with the one time. Let me hit you with the one time there, Harb. There you go, buddy. If you refresh your chat there, Harb, you might be a different color. I mean, what? More free sling backpacks? Man, stop. Nah, man, come on. We know it's gonna be snow. Come on, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. All right, let me share the stream. Let everyone know we're here. It starts in about 15. All right. So I'm letting everyone know we're here. Welcome in, welcome in. Plot twist. They're adding Last Stand. Dude, that would be so sick. Yo, dude, to be honest, man, anything PvP sounds good to me. to be honest. I mean, I play a unhealthy amount of PvP. I play PvP every day, pretty much every day that I play the game. So any PvP news would be amazing in my eyes, you know. Yo, we have over 220 people in here. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up, support the channel. I know the stream just started, but hit the like. We need to let everyone in here. This is a big stream. I'm not pulling your I'm not clickbaiting you. You know how we do it here. I am straight up with you. Today's a big day. I'm being as straight up as I can. It's a big one. Tell everyone, like, yo, Division news is popping. Like, we got 14 minutes, man. Like, we got a big one today. I'm not BSing. We're gonna know what's going on with the snow. We're gonna know what's going on with the future of the game. This is a Gamescom live panel. This is big stuff. This is big stuff. So, I'm just hoping, I'm really hoping, man, that they deliver. I'm really hoping, man. I'm really hoping. Like, I'm fingers crossed, man. Like, we need that as a community. We need it. Yo, Dracula, I see you, bro. Here, you trying to get a selfie here? There you go. I got you. There you go. GG's, man. Take care of their Dracula. Dude said, hold the fire alarm. Falcon Lost is coming back. Dude, that would be sick. Yo, let us know what your thoughts are. Here, let me share the stream. My bad. I haven't shared the stream yet. It's sounding that way because of the rain. The weather outside is weather. We have 13 minutes, just so you know. 13 minutes. And we're getting the move on. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. First and foremost, shout out where you're from. And then the next thing is, let me know what you think the snow is all about. Are they just going to add seasons? Are they going to add, like, actual, like, just environmental stuff? Do you think it's going to be a game mode? Do you think it's going to be survival? Do you think it's going to be something new? What do you think? Let me know. Because all of the teasers they did, it showed DC. All of the teasers for the snow, it showed the Capitol building. Like, all of it. So that's the bottom right of our map, right? That's southwest, right? So all of the teasers have been around here, right? So whether it be, what, I think one of the teasers was like in this area right here, because then you could see the Capitol building down the street. So this was one of the teasers. And then the other teaser, we were like legit right here. So if both of the teasers are showing snow in this area of the map, what could it be? Like, this is, you know, if I zoom out, it's just this little area right here that they keep teasing. But it's like in both of their teasers. It could be a new raid. Ooh. A new raid with snow? Ooh. I mean, that could be legit. Okay. You got me there. I'm curious. Okay. A new raid. That would be sick. Yeah, I like that. Gaming said the game has so much content. Yeah, I mean, if you're new or returning, yes. If you've been here since day one, not so much. The replayability as a day one player is getting lower and lower. But it looks very appealing to new and returning people, yes. Mr. Tech, I see you. The second screenshot was down E Street at the bottom of the map. E Street. Was that the street I was looking at? I thought it was this street right here. Which one's E? Which one's E? Where the fuck? What's a... Oh, here's C. Okay. I see C. There's D. It was not way down here. What kind of... What's it... What? Way down here? It showed the Capitol building in the teaser. I mean, what kind of eyesight do you have? No, I'm just playing with you. It's at the bottom of the map, off the map. Like over here. Oh, you're saying it's over here? Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can scroll over here. What? Have I been able to scroll over there before? Maybe. Maybe. But you can't scroll above these things. And you can't really scroll over here, huh? Interesting, Mav. See, now I want to know what the hell this is all about. Yo, I can't wait for this stream now. Like, what's going to be down there? Hold on. If it's a new raid, there needs to be matchmaking? Yes. I mean, if there's a new raid, you cannot let your content creators get the raid information ahead of time like you did the first 2 raids. Because the world's first raid, they had help, both of them. So you gotta keep it off the books. You can't be doing that crap. Because then it's not fair for everyone else. The next thing is you gotta have matchmaking. It has to be matchmaking. Whatever, like if it is a raid, it would have to be matchmaking. You know? I don't know. I don't think it would be a raid, though, dude. Maybe. A raid? I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn on that thought. I am torn. I am. All right, we have 8 minutes. Yo, we have over 350 people in here. If you haven't yet, please hit the thumbs up. Support the channel. We're about to jump over to Gamescom and listen to their panel, but they're still doing the whatchamacallit panel. Let me see. I'll pull it up. The timing of the drop is not for the raid. The timing of this drop is not for the raid. Raid like Paradise Lost, maybe? Oh, like an incursion? But matchmaking for the incursion was terrible. What would it be like for a new raid? Daniel Scott. Dude, you're right on the money, bro. You're right on the money, bro. Yo, and shout out to you, Ruth, and the Scots. I appreciate you, bro. But no, you're right. Matchmaking was horrendous. Yeah. Yo, Akavelli, what up, brother? How you doing, my guy? How you doing, my guy? Hey, hey. All right, they're still talking. Let me see. They're still busy. They're still busy with Anno. So there's still a few more minutes with Anno, and then we'll jump over there, okay? Ruth said, I'm hiding. I see you, Ruth. Hope you're having a good day, man. Hey, I appreciate you, dude. Today's not bad. Today's not bad. I tell you what. We're getting some news today, dude. I'm happy. I'm like a giddy freaking whatever. You know what I mean?
Violators will have their weapon confiscated.
Discord gives you a way around the no matchmaking for raids. Yeah, that could work. Faz from London, I see you. What up, mate? Shout out to everyone across the pond. Yo, if you haven't yet, shout out where you're from. Yo, we have over 400 people in here. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up. Welcome in. It's a big, big reveal day today. I'm not joking. This is not a game. Like, we're doing the Gamescom panel. We're legit getting news today. We're going to know about the future of the Division 2. We're going to know what they have been doing. We're going to know what they've been planning. We're going to know what's been going on with the snow. We're going to know a lot today. And this is just a teaser, basically, because tomorrow we're going to learn about the future of the franchise, and we're going to learn about the future of the Division Resurgence and how that's going to tie into the Division 2. Like, this is a big, big day and a big day tomorrow for the Division community. So this is really, really good stuff. So if you know anyone that's a Division fan, a clanmate, a friend of yours that you play with, tell them to jump on. It's going to be one of those streams you don't want to miss out on. Like, for real. We only have these kind of streams like every 3 years. Let's be real, man. But this is going to be a big one, just so everyone knows. It's going to be a big one. South Africa, I see you. Ohio, I see you. Pittsburgh, I see you. Malaysia, Hong Kong, I see you. David Santos. Where's that at, bro? Madeira? Madeira? Is that how you say that? California, I see you. Long Island, what up? Yo, all my New Englanders, what up? St. Louis, I see you. Up there in Missouri. South Africa, what up? Connecticut, Ohio, Chile. Oh, shit. Yo, did you just, you salute? What's up, bro? I see you. Yo, you trying to rock, paper, scissors right now? Bro. Yo, if you trying to rock, paper, scissors right now, come on. Best out of 3. Come on. Best out of 3. Come on, Raz. Catch me that one time. Come on. We have time. We've got 3 minutes until the live stream. Come on. Oop. Yep. They just took a break. The Division 2's in the next one. Come on, Raz. Best out of 3. Let's go. No? You're not going to do it. All right. Missed opportunity there. Yeah, I'd clap too. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. We're not gonna pick on him for not knowing. It's okay. But if you see me in the safe area, what you do is you do the common courtesies like this, and then we do best out of 3, right? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Best out of 3. And then I record it, and then you're in a build video. You see what I mean? Bada bing, bada boom. Mexico in the house. What up? I see you. Dirty South, South Kakalaki. What up? Yo, we have nearly 500 people in here. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up. Hit the like.
I don't have to complain about
All right, we're about to jump over. Let me see if they're playing music. That's usually where they get you with the copyright. Hold on.
this humidity.
Yeah, they're hitting it bad with the music right now. But I can jump over to the live stream. You guys want to do that? It's just not going to have any of their volume, all right? Because they're playing pretty loud music. So here, let's jump over there right quick. Should be Gamescom. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Booyah. Right next to Blippi. I guess the kids are watching Blippi. All right, I got to take my headset off because that music is blaring, dude. But all right, so you can see right here, we're about to get a franchise update, everyone. A franchise update. This is going to be huge, and it's an hour long. This is slated to be an hour long. Just so everyone knows. Farming copyright claims, yeah, that's what they do, Solar. That's what they do, man. I'm not joking, dude. That's what they do. Because every time you'll end the stream and then you have to contest it and then they'll take it away. But yeah, that's what they do, man. Farming them copyright claims. So we're going to have an hour of news, everybody. It's about to start in 1 minute. An hour. This is a franchise update. What we are getting with the snow, what we are getting with the game, what we are to see moving forward. All right, so this is a big thing for the Division community. Let everyone know this starts in 1 minute. So this is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. I'm telling you. I'm not sure if everyone's ready for it, but I mean, let's be real. Anything they say, it's going to go one way or the other. The franchise update is just Resurgence negative, Ghost Rider. Oh, that's for tomorrow. Yes. Facts. This is tomorrow's schedule. My bad. Good call. Today is the Division 2's future. Tomorrow is the franchise update. Yes, good call. So tomorrow will be the Division resurgence and how they're going to tie that into the game. But yes, exactly. Good call. I see you. Yo, Lil X, what up? Dude said PvP update. I don't know, dude. Man. Don't pull on my love strings like that, dude. Don't pull on my love strings. Because I wish we got some sort of PvP. I do, man. I do. I really do. I'm wishing. Do boo boo. Let's see here. Started 5 hours ago. Let me see here. Where, oh where? What I miss? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We are waiting for them. Oh, there they are. There they are, people. There they are, people. You see them? You see them in the bottom corner? You see all the Division people? Oh, shit. Yo, we're about to get it. We're about to get it. Yo. Yeah, they're getting set up right now. So we're about to get all the Division 2 news. This is going to be exciting, man. I'm so giddy. Let's go. Oh, they're all getting set up. We're getting ready. They're laying the music on heavy. Yeah. I'm waiting for them to pull the music down, and then I'm going to turn the volume up. I promise. Like, bro, that music. If you guys want, I'm just saying. If you guys want, jump over to the Gamescom live stream. Like for Ubisoft, they are laying the freaking music down heavy, bro. That music is loud. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had to mute their audio until they start talking because they are blasting music right now. But what's going on, everyone? Yo, sing Kami? Yeah, come on, Simon. Simon, come on, man. I wanna be. No, I'm just playing. We have 580 people in here. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up. We're about to start the Division 2 future live stream. They're going to announce what's going on with the game, what's going on with the snow, what's going on past Tier 7, and so much more. They just took their photos. All right, we're about to get started. This is going to be a big one, everyone. Hit the like. Let's go! Dude said, when you have more views than than Ubisoft's channel, you're doing good, Vondoom. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Make me feel so good. You make me feel so good. Thank you so much. Thank you, though. I do appreciate you. They they couldn't be playing Kanye. No, it's like it's like background music. But what it is someone made that music, so then they copyright you. You know what I mean? So that's how they do this. They'll play this really loud music in between takes, and then they'll copyright the out of you. You know what I mean? So what you do over time is you learn to, wait for them to dial that down, and then we're good to go. Looks like they're about to start. Let's see. It kind of reminds me of like Assassin's Creed. Uh-oh. Looks like they're about to start. Let's see. Looks like they're about to start. Come on. Yeah, it sounds like a Assassin's Creed like side mission. The music's so loud. It's like a weird side mission quest. It's like, I hope you're ready. Why are they taking so long? They have a whole hour. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's only slated for an hour, so if it takes them 20 minutes to set up, crap. Yeah, you might be onto something there. No, I think they're going to get started any minute now, man. But it's slated for an hour, so we're going to get an hour's worth of news. But I see what you're saying. It's okay. It's okay. It's still going to be a big day. Don't worry. It's okay. We got you. And then remember, we're doing this again tomorrow for all of the franchise news and Division Resurgence news and all of that. So, and if you want to see the Division Resurgence, remember, I've beaten the game twice and I have live streamed it the whole time. So if you ever want to and you're wondering what the Division Resurgence looks like, I have 4K, footage. All right, here we go.
Hello, agents, and welcome to our special panel from DC to Brooklyn. Here we will take a look at what we've achieved this year and what lies ahead. I am Anis Palm. I am a community developer, and I will be your host today. Whether you're a veteran or just joining the fight, here's a quick briefing. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is a tactical RPG action set in the world rebuilding after a devastating pandemic. You play as an elite agent of the Strategic Homeland Division, a group of civilian operatives activated to restore order when society falls. Today, we will discuss the battle for Brooklyn and our upcoming seasons. Don't forget that tomorrow will be the day we share with you an update regarding our new upcoming Division 2 project. But first, to dive deeper into what happened this year in the Division 2, let me introduce our panelists. Yannick Bonchereau, our creative director.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
And Andrea Kosarev, our art director.
Hey, hey.
First, to warm you up and everyone to get to know you, let's start with some official introductions. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? What is your role on the project? How long have you been here?
Sure. I'll go first. That's okay. Hello, everyone. Super happy to see you. I hope all of you have played The Division at some point in your life. If you haven't, it's not too late. You can still do it. We have many years ahead of us, so now is a good time to start. My name is Yannick. I'm the creative director on The Division 2. I've been with The Division for a bit more than 10 years now. Was just talking with you earlier, and you've been here since the beginning with us. Thank you. Maybe some of you here. Yeah, I started as a community developer myself on the first game, and now I'm the creative director. And what that means for us on the Division 2 and on a live game, especially as creative director, is my role is to try to give an overall vision to the team on where do we want the game to go, what do we want to implement into the game, what experiences do we want to create for you, and then try to help guide the team in building the best experiences and the best game we can make.
So from community developer to creative director. Maybe that's a next step?
Yeah, well, that's a
knows?
career path for you right there.
Yeah, we'll see. Andrea, what about you?
Well, hello again. I'm super happy to be here and super nervous. So, not everybody's like Yannick.
You're going to do fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I've been in the industry for 9 years or such, and I've started out as an artist at Ubisoft Romania, and then I've worked on multiple titles, including Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Rainbow Six Extraction, and for the last 4 years, I've been working on the Division 2, and for the last 3-ish as an art director for the Division 2 Live. And my job as an art director is basically to take the creative vision, the big creative vision, and transform it into art pillars. And then I work closely with the art team, but the other teams as well. And I make sure that everybody, builds towards the same purpose, towards the same visual goals and the same experiences we want for the players.
Nice, Andrea. Thank you. Yannick, you mentioned that you've been here since the beginning. What to you makes the division so unique?
Well, there's many things. I almost want to ask you in the room what makes the division unique. But I think to me, it's there's something very special when you take a game like the Division that can offer experiences that are, an online RPG co-op experience that is about loot, that is about gear, that is about challenges and all these kind of things. But putting that into a world that is authentic, that is relatable to everyone, that are streets that we know, that is a world that we know partially, at least transformed, but still based on reality. Managing to marry those two things together allows us to create an experience that I believe is truly unique and allows everyone to find something they like into it. You can like the world, you can like the mechanics, you can like the story. There's a lot of things that the Division has to offer. It's a game that does a lot of things, and I think everybody gets to find something in particular that they like.
Same question to you, Andrea, but let's focus on your expertise in art. So what in the art direction DNA do you find unique about the division?
Well, I think first and foremost is recreating the real places. We take pride in recreating one-to-one the cities, in this case, Brooklyn. And of course, integrating landmarks and iconic locations of those cities is a big part of this, and it's super important. Being anchored in reality, and last but not least, the richness and detail that we put into the world, because all this layering of stories, I hope you've experienced this whenever you stop at the corner of a street and look around. There are a lot of small things to notice, small stories to see there, and I think all these together make the world the main character of the game.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful game, and working with community, I get to not only experience it in the game, but also through the photo mode that we have this whole subcategory of communities.
Yes.
So if you haven't checked those out, check them out. It's beautiful shots.
But of course, the best thing about the Division, it's the players, right? It's all of you people, even those who haven't played yet, you don't know yet, but you're probably a fan of the Division too. So this is the number one thing, even better than the game itself.
For sure. Thank you for these answers. Now, the Division 2 released almost 7 years ago, But this year has been quite a year with a new DLC, Battle for Brooklyn, that came almost 5 years after the Warlords of New York. Yannick, what inspired the return to Brooklyn?
Well, we wanted to bring a new piece of world to the game. We set out to do a DLC. We really were inspired by the idea of how do we make this world even bigger? How can we create new streets, new places to explore? As you said, it had been 5 years, or by the time Brooklyn came out, it's been 5 years since the last expansion. So we really wanted people to get back to the thrill of discovering new things, being surprised again. So we wanted a new place, and we started thinking about where could we go? What would be an interesting location for us to do? We knew we wanted to stay within New York and Washington, D.C., because we felt like there was still a lot of stories to tell and still a lot of things unexplored there. So we explored around those spaces. We looked at a lot of different areas. But then somehow almost, magically, someone just threw out the idea of like, what about Brooklyn? And I think I remember that moment. The moment that person said that, it kind of all clicked. Suddenly, we all realized, yes, Brooklyn is the right place for us, because what Brooklyn gives us, it's an opportunity to explore or to go back to kind of the roots of the Division. It's almost a love letter to the Division 1. As a reminder, this is where your experience started on the Division 1, you remember. And so being able to re-explore that, to bring all those elements of kind of all those references, that nostalgia, all those places that people may remember from the first game, but then add a whole layer of transformation on top of it. Like tell a new story. What happened to Brooklyn? What is different? What are the things, the stories, the events that people who live in those places have been going through? So putting those things together made the place the best candidate for us, and the overall thematic actually for the DLC itself, which is this mix, this marriage of the old, the references, the nostalgia, and the transformation, and the new, and the world of the Division 2. So those two together made it like just a no-brainer decision.
Yeah, both new and returning players have found that setting is story inviting and have already experienced it. And many legacy players see that nostalgic, side to it and loves it. So I have to say, mission accomplished. Andrea, when you're recreating a real place like Brooklyn and then transforming it, what goes into that process creatively, just both for you and your team? Like, how do you research and what do you do?
Well, that's a great question, because since the world is super important to the game, we wanted to do it justice, and we wanted to really understand the city, not just mimic something that's there. So of course we had to do a lot of research, and the research started with watching loads of videos, taking virtual tours, watching urban photography, street photography, but also looking into the history of the city, its architecture, to basically understand why it looks the way it looks, and to basically help us transform it further. Even so, for example, the two name zones that we have, they originate from the Division 1 area, but they're more than that. We have, for example, Brooklyn Heights, that's a former residential area, and then Dumbo, that's a former industrial area, and that has helped us focus more the stories we want to tell to those specific types of places.
Cool. We're seeing a lot from the community doing like comparison shots with real places. And we actually had a very atmospheric video with Brooklyn locations, and that was the best performing asset from the community team. So, we're seeing a lot of love for your work here.
I think it's one of the best things is just watching people explore those streets and seeing the care that was put into recreating them, into building, putting a lot of details, and again references to the history or references to other things, and even some people from Brooklyn looking at the streets be like, hey, I recognize that street, I recognize that house. I think it's always super gratifying for us and for the work the art team does.
Yeah. So this time, Brooklyn is in autumn. So visually, it's a big change, but there's also something nostalgic here for the Division 1 players who has been, walking the streets before. Can you talk about how you approached creating a Brooklyn that is both familiar and fresh?
Well, creatively, we knew we wanted to go to Brooklyn. We knew we wanted to do autumn, and then we had a big picture of the story, and then having all these ingredients, we start asking ourselves, what's happening here? What is happening? What's the best place? For example, the community of Brooklyn is a big part of the story, and we started asking ourselves, how they would relate to the place. And this is where the research comes in, because of course, to show the community being active in the world, we had to think about what they would do different. Usually, the world of Division is messy, it's dangerous, it's quite chaotic, and of course, if we would have people here that would care for the place, they would clean it up, they would organize it, and they would basically take care of it, and moreover. The way they use each and they set up in each of the name zones is tailored. So, for example, in Brooklyn Heights, where we have the residential areas, they're using the inner courtyards of those buildings to set up water collection devices and to set their camps there. And in contrast, in Dumbo, there are lots of industrial buildings, big buildings with big flat roofs, and we thought those would be great places for rooftop gardens, basically. They need to earn their livelihood, they need to grow food. And of course, since we're in autumn, there are also pumpkins. I think the players have noticed the pumpkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
which we can destroy.
Yes.
You can blow up the pumpkins.
Yes, you can blow up the pumpkins.
A lot of technical work went into the explosion of the pumpkins.
Yes.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Yes, actually it did. But autumn is not only about the pumpkins, it also connects with the story. It's a way to emphasize the story, for example, because we picked that moment in autumn where everything is really beautiful and really colorful, and with yellows and oranges and browns and nice yellowish light there. And I think this kind of matches with the optimism that the community brings to the story. And of course, autumn isn't all about nice weather. It's also rainy and can be also dark, and that connects to the other part of the story with the threat that comes in to Brooklyn. And last but not least, everybody remembers from Division 1 the snow. It's snow everywhere, but visually snow works to offer contrast, to show the way, to show what's important in the scene. And we wanted to echo that in Brooklyn in the way we used autumn and in the way we used the leaves, especially on the ground, which we tried to, help the players' eyes through the scene.
You mentioned story there, and I want to dig a little deeper. I mean, it dropped in May, so I think that we can deserve to go into some spoiler territory. If somebody has not played Battle for Brooklyn yet, or are very spoiler sensitive, you can cover your ears or mute for those watching the stream. I can do a little wave when we're done. So Yannick.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell us about the campaign structure and story here. And Andrea, please jump in when it comes to missions. Share everything that you wanted to share pre-release, but you couldn't.
Okay. I feel like I want to ask, how many people did play Battle for Brooklyn? Oh, that's okay. That's not bad. Those who did not raise your hands, if you intend to play Battle for Brooklyn, which you should because it's amazing, cover your ears. Or don't. It's fine. But yeah, so going into story a bit here, when we built Battle for Brooklyn, we decided to make to approach a couple things a bit differently. We knew it would be a limited experience in size. So one decision we've made is to actually approach the story in a linear fashion, which for a Division experience is a bit different from what you may be used from Division 1 or Division 2 or Warlords of New York. Those experiences are usually very open and you get to choose in which order you can do things. And for Brooklyn, we thought, okay, what if we try to do it in a different way? What if we actually dictate the order in which you do the missions and everything? And there's a few benefits doing that for this kind of experiences, but in particular, it gives us the control over the pacing and over what do you experience when. So it allows us to create moments in the story, like surprises and ups and downs and all of that. So it allowed us to try to create an experience that was a bit more focused and something that's a bit more directed. And it in a way, that's what allows us to also bind things together. If you've played, again, Battle for Brooklyn, you may remember you do the cleaners mission in the refinery, and at the end of that mission, we tell you, oh, something's happening at the settlement, we're being attacked, you have to come. You finish the mission, you teleport, you come back to the settlement, and then you find the settlement actually being attacked by the Rikers. This is something that we can only do because we know you're going to be doing the cleaners mission first, and then we know you're going to go to the settlement. So creating those moments is what was enabled by this idea of creating a linear story. Another thing that we wanted to do, which I think came as a surprise to some of our most active players, was to, in a way, disconnect the story of Battle for Brooklyn from the seasons. And I know a lot of people were expecting, the seasons are building up to Battle for Brooklyn, and it's all going to conclude there. And that's not exactly what we had in mind, because one thing we wanted for sure is to make Battle for Brooklyn as inviting as possible for everyone. We wanted everybody to be able to jump in, no matter if they have played Division 1, Division 2, the seasons. We wanted them to still understand what is happening and not feel intimidated by the idea of, that's a 6 years old game. I need to catch up with all the story before I do that. So we wanted to have something that was fairly disconnected, isolated. So you go there. We try to give you everything we can give you so you understand the story. You have all the elements you need. But then we still want that to actually be part of the bigger picture. So we do still create references in the story, in the collectibles, to things that have happened in the main storyline of the seasons. And of course, if you finish the DLC, you also know that at the end of the DLC, we kind of drop one final element that reconnects it to the greater plot and the greater story. So it's all, again, about trying to respect this, the history and the new as well with our players, so respecting the time and the investment that people have put into following the story that we've been telling along those years, but also being welcoming to new players and to people that haven't been following all of that, still feeling welcomed and invited to that place.
And what can you share us about working on the missions?
Another thing that we do different in Battle for Brooklyn with regards to the main missions is the fact that they're not in the open world. The player has to travel there. So because of this, we really wanted to for each of the missions to have its own atmosphere that works together with the story, and of course each of the moods are dangerous in a way, but in a different in their own unique way. So for example, at the refinery, we wanted to connect the atmosphere with the story there. You're traveling basically to the place where the Greek fire is being made. And, you know, that's a chemical compound that's dangerous, and the time of day and the atmosphere kind of reflect that. It's yellowish, it's toxic, and we wanted all the industrial elements that aren't those aren't pristine, they aren't new, they're kind of dirty, and together with the sky to kind of feel oppressing and icky in a way. And then for the art museum, for the Rikers mission, here it's a trap, and it's a trap because, you know, it looks sunny, it's very colorful, but once you get close to the museum, you can see all the defenses that the Rikers have put up. There's the turret as well that you have to dodge, and then inside the museum, we know that the Rikers they usually write messages on the walls, and you know they're an irreverent bunch of people, and we started thinking, well, what would they do if they set up camp in an art museum? What would their ideas about art be? So that's what helped us to, you know, build this mission. And last but not least, here is the
big spoiler.
Yes, the army terminal. Here the mission starts with, you know, a lot of devastation from the hurricane, but everything is supposed to be kind of mysterious. You don't really know what's gonna be there, and we've built at least 2 moments of surprise in the mission. One would be when you first discover as a player that the Black Tusk are there, and the last is in the final beat when you really understand what's happening. Yes, the Zeppelin, but we wanted to.
It's a Zeppelin.
Have you played the DLC, Yannick?
No, what are we talking about? I don't know.
But we wanted to breadcrumb this. You know, it's not. We didn't just want to do, you know, big surprise. We have the cables. So the cables are this wire that kind of telegraphs the player that something is going to happen. And I think in general, we also want to reward the players that are coming back. So first, when you play the missions, when you play the DLC, there's the big level of understanding. But then when you come back and you look around, there are extra details, extra moments for the players to discover.
Cool. Okay, thumbs up. Spoilers
We're done with
over.
spoilers.
Past. Okay.
Change to another picture maybe before.
Yeah. I mean, they could still see if they watch the
Yeah,
stream.
that's true.
And if you enjoy these
New
photos,
images.
they are from a recent art blast that we put up on social. So it's a very talented artists put this together.
Yes.
So, besides the release of Battle for Brooklyn, seasons are still ongoing in the Division 2, with their season Crossroads currently coming to an end. Yannick, what can you tell us about this upcoming season coming in September?
Well, we get the music introduction. That's perfect.
Perfect.
No, so yes, we are about to enter a new season. It's our second season. It's hard to focus. Yeah, so the second season of the year, and that season is called The Pact. So now we can change. And so what this is about, without going into full story here, you will have to discover it as you play the season. But we find out that there is the beginning of an agreement between the factions They've been fighting against us. We've been fighting against them for all this time. We've been obviously most of the time winning and defeating them. I hope you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Yeah? Okay. I can't hear myself, so I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, the factions have been, we've been pushing them all the time. So now they're tired of losing, and they've decided to band together. So they are about to actually form a pact and an alliance and unite against us, which obviously we cannot let happen. One faction at a time is a thing. All factions together against the division is a big danger. So this is what this season is going to be about. It's about going back into the streets of Washington, D.C. and preventing that from happening.
And I think that we have something to show.
Yes, we do.
Yes, cue trailer.
Time and again, our enemies have risen up. Time and again, you've beaten them back. You've held the worst this world has to offer at bay. Carved out safe places where people can build new lives. But our enemies are getting tired of losing. Now, 3 of our greatest threats are joining forces against us. The hyenas, the outcasts, and the true sons. We've never faced a threat on this scale before. The streets of DC are on fire. You have to stop them. You have to break the pact.
You have to break the pact.
Yeah, and that's what it
Release
said. You
date,
have to break the
September
pact in
9th.
case you didn't hear. People online at least hopefully heard. So,
Can
yes.
you tell us a little bit more what's new to this season?
Yeah, so as this is about pushing against the factions, this is about the streets of DC. The idea of territory control is a very important part of that season, and a lot of the mechanics we have are about this. And it comes with one new feature that we call retaliation. And that feature is a way for us to make the open world a bit more reactive to what you do. So as you fight the factions, as you push against the factions, in the world or outside of the world in the main missions, you're going to be basically building a bit of a negative reputation against the factions. And once you fill out a gauge for each of those factions, you're going to trigger a retaliation event, which means one of these factions is going to take over a name zone, or attempt to take over a name zone, and it becomes your job to go there and prevent it from happening. So a timer begins, and you're going to be operating under time pressure to try to go to that place and regain control of the name zone before the enemy faction does. If you do, congratulations, you will be rewarded. If you don't, you will also be rewarded, just not as much. You're always rewarded. And in terms of reward, one thing we're doing is, with this feature, we're bringing a new reward scheme, which is going to be exotic blueprints and materials that are going to be allowing people to craft exotic items, to target specific exotic items. So if you're missing one item, if you've been chasing one item, this will be the way to actually predictably work towards obtaining it. So it's more fun in the open world, it's a more living and reactive open world, and great rewards at the end of it.
Yes, and the PTS test was last weekend, so players have already started trying out retaliation. We gathered a bunch of feedback, and the devs are currently looking at it, fine-tuning and making it perfect for everybody in the hands soon. Andrea, something else that players can experience this season are new events. We have a Halloween event coming up. Can you share how you made that spooky-ness perfect?
Yes, a bit, only a bit. So we've been doing seasonal events for a while, but just this spring we started exploring a bit with visuals, you know, and the Easter event with the bunny ears and all. And right now we're working on the Halloween event.
More pumpkins, yeah, more pumpkins. No?
What?
More pumpkins, Halloween event.
Pumpkins.
Yes, but different pumpkins.
Different pumpkins.
Yes. Sorry, I wasn't hearing you.
Will you be able to break them this time?
I will note that down. I will note that question
Yeah,
down.
some
And we'll
ideas,
see.
just,
Yes. Yes. But no, jokes aside, Halloween is super fun, and we're prepping for something that's a bit creepy but interesting. But I'm not gonna share too much about this, but just gonna invite everybody to tune in and play when we're launching it later this year.
Yeah, I'm a horror lover. I love Halloween, so I'm excited to see what you have cooked up. And as usual, the new seasons will come with new global, active, passive, and hostile modifiers. And we will go through everything in detail on the launch stream the day before launch. That's September 8th. So tune into this stream. Yannick, is there anything you can tell us about the seasons coming next?
Okay, I'm not going to tell you too much because there's a whole season you have to play before we reach the one after that. But what I can tell you is, can I give the name?
Huh?
Am I allowed to give the name of the season?
Sure.
Thank you. The next season after next, is that how you say? Is called Mutiny. What does that mean? What is this about? You will have to play the upcoming season to find out what comes after. But one thing that I can tell you is that with this one, we're exploring with new gameplay toys and new things to do. And one thing that will come as under the form of the modifier of this season is that you will be able to play with a companion NPC fighting alongside you. So that's going to be a lot of fun and a new way to approach the game for that season. And yeah, I'm very excited to be able to share more about that in the future.
Perfect, Devil. That's what I wanted to know. I'm very excited for this season. And it will be coming early December until March.
Yes.
And in March,
And in
what
March,
will happen then?
well, in March, I mean, if you've been playing the Division, you know that in March, it's an important month for us. It's anniversary month. It's going to be 7 years of the Division 2, but more importantly, 10 years of the Division. So obviously, that's a date that we need to celebrate. So more on that soon. Also, it's going to be 11 years of me working on the Division, but that's not about me, but also an anniversary. But more importantly, 10 years since the release of the Division. So expect surprises and yeah, a big celebration.
Yes. And the new season will come with new opportunities for our community to interact with us. That's new content, more regular appointments with live stream, and also additional ways to get insights and talk directly to the dev team. More about this tomorrow. Yannick, speaking about the community. Now with the Lexington being back in stretch goals, will we see this weapon more often?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, maybe everybody will have the Lexington by the end of the Stretch Goals event. If you don't play the game, you have no idea what we're talking about, but that's okay. But Lexington, super cool gun. Everybody wants it. It's coming back. It's available on the live game right now. But in general, when we do these kind of cool items, it's not an intention for us to just make it a one-time thing and then nobody else can get it again. We want to make sure that on special occasions we bring it back. There's been such a strong demand for the Lexington. It's really become a fan favorite. It's my main weapon as well.
Same.
So yeah, we brought it back, and you can expect in the future these kind of items will always come back one way or another.
Yes. So to everyone watching, thank you for your continued passion and trust. The Division 2 continues to thrive for this community. Guys, did you hear that it might be snowing tomorrow? I heard something about snow.
I don't know, I just heard music. So.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget to join
Yes.
tomorrow. We will have a new panel that will be focusing on the future of the Division 2, community collaboration, updates on the Division resurgence, and whatever this could be.
Whatever
Don't miss
this
it.
is, I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Oh, maybe I do. We'll see tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoa. 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 Wow. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Bro. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. What'd you miss? Not much. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. Wowie wooey. Wowie wooey. Can we do a, hold on, let's do a poll here. Hold on. Let me do a poll here. Hey, chat. Hey, chat, you might like this one. Hold up. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. So today was... Hey, chat. Hey, start that poll. Hey, vote in chat. 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 Vote it up. 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 Vote in chat. What? Can we talk about this? Yo, can we talk about this? Vote in chat. Is this a safe space to talk? Vote in chat. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Please vote in chat. We're about to have a conversation. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yo, vote in chat. Was today a big dub or a big, you know? Was today a big dub? I think I would have got more information if I went to their meet and greet. I mean, what? Shit, dude. All right. Did you guys vote in chat? We're about to talk about it. I'm giving you guys a second. We're about to talk about it. We're about 200 votes in. I missed it, Chris. All right, all right. While I play, I'll tell you. All right. So everyone, the reason why I am saying vote in chat, okay? Here's the reason. They just started their stream late, okay? They started their stream late. There's one. Number two, their time window was from noon to 1, okay? Do you guys check the time? You see what time it is? What time is it? What time is it? Yo, they ended 20 minutes early. Bro, they ended 20 minutes early. And they started late. So what was today about? Okay, let me pull up their tweet. Let me pull up their tweet. Let me pull it. You know what? I don't even want to play right now. I'm not even feeling it right now. All right, let's pull up their tweet. And we'll explain what's going on. All right. So let's pull up their tweet. All right. Gamescom live stream. Our first panel is about to start. Get a brief on this year has to deliver and what's to come in our upcoming season. So this part is brand new. They posted that an hour ago. That part's brand new. This part right here on what this season has to deliver and what's to come on the next season. That's brand new. And that's why I was being quiet, because as soon as they posted that, we were waiting for their live stream to start. And I was like, oh, today's live stream is not, because here is what they tweeted, okay? So this is what we got from DC to Brooklyn, all right? from DC to Brooklyn. Okay? So this is it was just a catch-up. It was a catch-up live stream. It was to catch you up. That's what that was, okay? That's what that was. It was to catch you up. All right? This one has nothing to do with this one. All right? So this one says shaping the future with the community. This one. So what's going to happen, all right? So this was let's say a 30-minute. Hold on, I actually recorded it. Hold on. How long was that? That was details. That was 30 minutes. All right. So they did a 30-minute catch-up today is what that was. All right. So here's the catch-up, and I'll tell you all of the new information, okay? So here it is. The new information is we will have a dev live stream on September the 8th, and this is for Year 7 Season 2 called The Pack. The Pack is what we just played during the PTS. So I'll show you all of those videos and builds and everything. I'll catch you up on all that. I'm still editing and putting it together. Now, that starts on September the 9th. So we did get some news. We got Year 7 Season 2 is called The Pack. Comes out September the 9th. And that's really it for that, okay? So then the big news, right? The big spoilers. The big thing was that Year 7 Season 3 is going to give you a NPC companion, but it's going to be a part of their faction. So we're going to get like a True Sons guy, or like a Black Tusk guy, or like a whatever guy. We're going to get that, okay? That's what they said, that it's going to be called Mutiny. Year 7 Season 3 will be called Mutiny. And this is where we will actually team up with these factions, and we will have a NPC companion. All right? So that is what we were told. We were told that we are getting an NPC companion in the next season. So that's what, like February, March? And then with Year 8, there would be this 10-year celebration thing with the snow thing. So it's seeming the snow thing is going to be a 10-year anniversary thing. So it's not going to be a next season, and it's not going to be a next season thing either. This is going to be a Year 8 thing. So the whole snow, the whole thing, it's going to be revealed tomorrow. But it's looking as if Year 8 is going to play with Resurgence. And then it's looking like we're going to be sunsetting to the Division 3. Because Resurgence is about to come out. So what they're going to do is they're going to mold Resurgence in Division 2 to get you to play both games. And then they're going to phase that one into the Division 3. And then we'll have the Division Resurgence for like a year or so before Division 3. So this is going to be the big news panel. But just so you know, they are sharing the news with the Division Resurgence, and I guarantee you the Division Resurgence is going to have a bigger presence. Because that's their new toy. All right? So this stream starts 2 hours earlier. So today's started at noon Eastern. Tomorrow's is going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so we'll be on even earlier, but that's going to be the big thing tomorrow. All right. So just so you know, that was all the news that just dropped. I'm not going to lie, today's live stream was rough. But I do understand what's going on. That was them talking to the masses, okay? You have to remember, next year they're going to be pushing the Division Resurgence. So what they're doing now is they're getting out into the face of the public. They're getting their presence known. They're getting their feet wet, if you will. You know, they're getting used to being out there and doing these conventions because they're about to do that for the Division Resurgence. And then what's going to happen then is then they're going to sunset that into the Division 3. So, okay. So today was like a, hey guys, remember us? We're the Division 2. And here's everything that you've missed so far. I mean, it was a good catch me up if you're new or returning. But the hype and the push to watch them at Gamescom, it seems to be for tomorrow's panel, Friday, the 22nd of August, and it's going to start around 10 a.m. Eastern. So we'll be on a little bit earlier than that. So we'll find out if it's survival. We'll find out what it is. But it's seeming all the snow is going to be a part of the 10-year anniversary. And that's what they're pushing. So Year 7, Season 2, that is called The Pact. We are getting a dev live stream on it September 8th that I'll be covering. We'll be able to play it on September 9th. And then that will hold us over until Mutiny, which is Year 7, Season 3. That is going to be the last season of Year 7. And then once we start Year 8, that's going to be their 10-year anniversary. And then that's going to be the whole thing with the Division Resurgence. So whatever the snow is, that's going to be their last big thing for the Division 2 is what it's seeming. And then they're going to have like a year of content where they're going to combine them with the Division Resurgence. Kind of like, you know, what we were doing with the Shields event. You guys remember that for the Division 1? Where for the very last year of content, they gave us like this big like hype for the next game. So they were giving us all that stuff, you know. But okay. I mean, I just gave you all of that news right then and there. There you go. Booyah. But the optics of today as a day one person, bittersweet, sour taste. You know what I mean? It's we got some news today, which is more than what we had, and everyone else who's new or returning just got to catch me up. And we got a new trailer, so I mean, there's that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is today big dub, big L? I mean, it's seeming as if tomorrow is going to be the big ticket item. You know what I mean? So, all right, is what it is. Because the way it was being portrayed is, hey guys, snow. We're going to give you the snow update, snow. And then when they started the live stream, and they showed the snow image, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, it's happening!" But then she said it in like the first sentence. She was like, "All right, we'll talk about that tomorrow." And everyone's like, "Hold on, did she just say tomorrow?" Like, did you guys read chat? Like, all of us were in chat. Like, are we gonna be doing this tomorrow? Am I gonna be on Twitch? Yeah, Eric. I'm gonna jump over to Twitch. Yeah. All right. Well, let me know if today was a big dub or a big L. Yeah, vote that in chat. But hey, don't kill the messenger, all right? Hit the thumbs up on the stream though. You know what I mean? Don't make me suffer because of it. You know what I mean? We can still have our opinions. I mean, it was still a decent, event in live stream. I mean, I enjoyed it. They're getting used to being out in the public space. I mean, it is what it is. It just seems like they're building the hype for tomorrow. So tomorrow it is. You know what I'm saying? But let me know. So 300 votes. It's overwhelming. All right. It's what, 3/4 of you. So out of 300 votes, 100 of you thought it was a win, where 200 of you thought it was a big L. The best comes for last. There you go, Kimbu. There you go. That's right. Steve, yeah, 50-50, yeah. Nah, I hear you. I hear you. It's all good. It is all good. But all right, everyone. I am going to work on my next YouTube video. I'm actually going to go live on Twitch, so you can catch me over there. We're going to live stream their whole thing again later. They dropped the trailer. Yeah, I'll show that. I'll do a recap video here in just a second. So if you're just now joining me, I am doing a recap video on this whole thing. So let me know what you think, all right? But that is it for me. I am Kamikazevondoom. I will see you here in just a little bit with a recap video, but if not, you can catch me on Twitch. I'll be live there in just a bit. But all right, take care of yourself, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow, okay? Thank you all. Peace out.